love to Ric Flair. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Triple H is the greatest heel wrestler of all time, bro. You can argue as much as you want to. Hey, listen, I know some people say, hey, man, I'm open to debate. I'm not. Kiss my ass. I said what I said. Triple H is the greatest heel of all time. That motherfucker was despicable. Part of the reason I got heat with him now is because of shit he did to me when I was 9 years old watching that shit. I still got smoked with this nigga. Nigga, you could have let Mick Foley win at Royal Rumble. Hell, he was the one whooping your ass most of the match anyway. Why my nigga Cactus Jack couldn't go over at Royal Rumble 2000? Fuck, nigga. Hell yeah, I'm finna kick his back in because also all the way real shit. It's just like, how many bad decisions can you make in a row? It's like he has a bet with himself to do it. Like, let's keep raising the number.
And it's one thing when we're just seeing the bad decisions like play out, like on the shows and the programs and stuff. But to have these episodes of Unreal come out and see them formulate these horrible ideas and then put them out.
Before we was just seeing the results of the bad ideas, we're now witnessing them being formulated, formatted, and pushed out. Why are we being made privy to this, bro? I knew from the jump this shit was a bad idea. I just didn't understand how bad an idea it really was.
How y'all doing? MVP's Lounge, we back. We here to talk about WWE Unreal, of course, as you can already tell by all the bad booking you've been seeing going around this place. But I'm joined by my co-host as normal, as usual, my boy Frank White, Chris Kudo. How y'all doing?
Good brother. Chilling.
And I'm also glad to have Base Illuminati back in the MVP's Lounge, of course, to speak his mind, because he's the one out of all four of us to witness all the episodes in action. So he can tell us more than what we know. How you doing today, Base?
I'm doing good. You know, your boy back in the lounge. Seeing the topic was WWE Unreal Season 2. After watching all the episodes and seeing the fuckery take place, I had to speak my piece on this shit. Had to come back in the lounge for this one.
Crazy. You ever see, watching this shit is kind of like, you ever see like maybe some wild shit in person, you be like, I can't believe I'm watching this shit. Like this, it's like surreal. Like that, like, are they, it almost feels like a work. Like, they not really this bad at making decisions and like showing us they this bad at making decisions for real, are they? This can't be real. I mean, the name of the show is Unreal, so they can't be really showing us they're this inept as far as booking and making decisions. But apparently it is real, and this is how they really make decisions, just by sitting in a boardroom and quite literally throwing shit at a wall and hoping something sticks.
And it's like, even though, yeah, it's called Unreal and they go and show you this uncut and like all this behind the scenes stuff, it's still a WWE production, and you would think they're going to do things that highlight them in a good way, put the best foot forward. Even like maybe if they're highlighting bad decisions, like if they turn out well, then, you know, that's a different thing. But to see these horrible ideas taking place, them happening in real time, some of the other like commentary and dialogue, it's like, what? It's like, no, there's no way you actually believe what you just said. Like, there's no way you actually believe that of all people that you have in your company, that Pat McAfee is the face of the company, or you think that fans think that Pat McAfee is the face of the company. Like, Connor, like you said that with a straight face.
Scary. This nigga sat there with a straight face and dead ass seriousness and said that fans think that Patrick McAfee is the face of the fucking Colts former punter, is the face of World Wrestling Entertainment. He said that with a straight face, that the people who watch this product think that. A company that produced Stone Cold Steve Austin and The fucking Rock. Now the face of this John Cena, who was still there when he said this.
It's like, did Roman Reigns have a retirement run that we didn't see neither? Like, what is happening?
So this is my thing.
Did Cody Rhodes have one?
That's what I was about to say. So you mean to tell me all this you doing for Cody, and you think Pat McAfee is the bigger face of the company than him? Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Pat not there during football season?
That's a fact. He's not there right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Pat literally been gone since the summer ended, because that's when football starts. How the fuck can he be the face of the company? He ain't even there. Not only that, He's not in-ring talent. He's a goddamn announcer. Them saying Pat McAfee, that's literally like saying, so you trying to tell us that by your logic, by your stupid ass logic, that the face of the Attitude Era was good old
Mike Tyson.
good old JR Jim Ross and Jerry the fucking King Lawler. Are you shitting me? The face of the Ruthless Aggression Era was Taz and Michael Cole.
But hey,
The face of the Golden Era
truly
was
believe
Bobby Heenan and Vince McMahon. By his luck,
if he truly believes that Pat McAfee is the face of the company, or we think that, then maybe it makes sense why at one point they wanted him to beat Gunther. Maybe that makes sense now.
Nate, that's so. Hearing that shit out loud is crazy. It's ought to be a good idea to have Pat McAfee. Bro, having JB Gunther wasn't a good idea. Pat McAfee beat. You was gonna have Pat McAfee beat Gunther?
And to have multiple people in the room co-signing that shit. Because that's the thing. Even if you're not verbally saying, yeah, that's a good idea, silence and not pushing back on that
is the same exact shit.
Silence is the same thing. So I think his name is Jonathan Beckstrom, if I'm getting his name correctly. Shout out to him for piping up and being like, not in these words, being like, no, this is a fucking stupid idea. Why are we doing this?
Shout out to him. At least he had balls enough to say, what the fuck are we doing right now? I said that though, and I said that in the chat. I said this is what happens when you get a bunch of fucking yes men around you instead of people who are gonna push back on what the fuck you got going on. Because it's just like they're not gonna outside of that guy, they're not gonna object to the stupid shit getting said. They're just gonna co-sign it or stay quiet, even if they disagree. No, nigga, make that shit worthwhile. Stand the fuck up and say something about it. He's talking about Pat McAfee beating fucking Gunther. The equivalent of that is like in the Ruthless Aggression Era, having King or Michael Cole beat Edge. What? What the fuck are you talking about? What are we doing here? This
I'm having a hard time with this because while I was building to this recording for everyone that's listening, it really dawned on me because I'm like, I was telling Kudo and well, actually, I think I was just telling Base. I was just telling Base this before everyone got in here. I was just like, I'm tired of having to hit the record button and have to cuss out Triple H. Like, I'm sick of having to do that. Like, I want to record for enjoyment, right? I'm tired of having to be like, oh my god, here this nigga go again. Like, it's got the GTA San Andreas CJ moment. Like, oh, here we go again. Every time there's something new comes out, because I'm seeing all this stuff online in the booking rooms, the meetings, and all this, and then I'll even see the stuff from the Money in the Bank, right? Money in the Bank happens and Abyss comes up with a plan. He's like, all right, here's what we're going to do, right? We need to make it seem like LA Knight is about to win the Money in the Bank contract, but him and Seth, they got to be face to face and they got fight on top of the ladder, and then LA Knight knocks off Seth and make him seem like he's about to win it, and Seth yanks him down, rips it away, and then goes to climb up. They get to the match, that doesn't happen. They don't get that face to face moment, and something else happens, and then Seth goes up and wins it. And then Gorilla, right? Triple H is pissed off about it. And when they get to the back, Triple H is just cussing out LA Knight in the corner, right? They in the corner of this room. He's just like, no, look, you guys are supposed to go up to the ladder and face each other and this and that, and then fall off, and then have Seth yank you off, and then this, and then stomp you, and then he wins, and then yada, yada, yada in the moment. And you can see LA Knight's face in that moment, and he's just got this look that's just like, if I could snuff Triple H right now.
I'm here. Why am I putting hands on this dude while I am here?
Like, that's really how he looks in that image, and I'm just seeing this. It's just like,
bro, seeing that clip is crazy to me because you know what I'm thinking when I look at this clip. I'm looking and thinking, yo, Triple H really got an attitude with this nigga because a dude who is clearly. Listen, personally, y'all already know in here how I feel about LA Knight. I don't give two fucks about him, but I can also be honest and say, motherfucker gotta follow me. And it's very over. And at one point was probably the most over person on the main roster. And motherfuckers was really behind this dude. And I'm like, Triple H really got the nerve and audacity to be yelling in this dude's face because, not yelling, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you chewing him out on some, yeah, you were supposed to do this and do this. I'm like, bro, read the room. Look at this nigga's face. Like, he know he been doing what he need to do to get over. He know he been doing what he need to do to be that guy, and you still not making what I need to do for Seth to win to make him look good, nigga. It's supposed to be me.
Like, I found LA Knight. It's 2026. Well, at that point it was 2025. I got myself over in 2023. I was arguably the most over person in the company at one point in 2023. I was a top merch seller for a couple months. And it's about to be 2026, and you still doing F-all with me. And you yourself, when they were cheering my name at press conferences and all that stuff and interviews, you're like, ooh, good things come to those who wait. How much longer we gotta...
Mind you, it ain't like this nigga's a youngster or something.
Right.
No,
LA
he's
Knight
not.
over 40.
LA Knight.
You know what? And you pointed out, LA Knight got himself as over, if not more over, than Cody Rhodes. He has a following. People like him. Hey, I'm not a big fan of LA Knight, but people love him. And they wanted to see him do great things. And he has yet to do anything outside of winning that US title and then losing it and then winning it and then losing it. It's just, it's this booking thing. We say it all the time, and I really truly mean this. Booking is not that hard. It's not. And y'all making it so complicated and make yourselves look so stupid, especially by putting this stuff out. You make yourself look 10 times stupid than we already think you are. Like, we think y'all already done without having to see y'all book. And then y'all showing us how y'all book. Like, how you're showing it.
And then showing it and having the nerve to try to gaslight this dude LA to be like, no, this was for you. This was supposed to get you over.
Like,
nigga, he's losing the... What are you talking about?
It's like getting the money in the bank.
3 times he lost.
Three fucking times. You know what's funny about this? It is, but it ain't. Because this is, hey, bro, I'm laughing at how furious LA Knight gotta be because listening to y'all talking about it is pissing me the fuck off, and it ain't even what.
It ain't even you, and you ain't even a fan of Duke.
And I'm not even a fan of his, bro. But I'm getting pissed for him. I'm talking about this was for you, nigga.
Bro, like, the same thing. I'm not a fan of him. And me watching that clip of him being like, nigga, you lost the wrong way. You're supposed to lose this way. I'm sitting there like, nigga, I would have punched this.
You're supposed to lose this way because that's supposed to get you over. Hey, Hunter, my soul, my kids, I kill you here.
I was thinking, the moment I saw that clip, I was just thinking, I was like, if Frank was in this moment, Frank, oh,
y'all would have been saying, damn, that was unreal because the way he put hands on Triple H hands in there is crazy. My face with that bullshit, nigga, I'd have been over for 3 years and you talking about I lost the wrong way. Nigga, I try to snatch that pacemaker out his heart.
So if that was Frank in that situation, we would have looked at that clip like, yep, that's what did it.
That's exactly what the fuck did it. Like, nigga, what?
They don't know how to strike when the iron's hot. Like,
They don't.
there's no way in hell you can tell me that right now, even if you don't like him or not, LA Knight shouldn't be world champion. Like, it was simple. Seth got hurt. Y'all needed a champion. LA Knight could have been that champion who carried the belt for a little bit, and then y'all have him, lose it to whoever. But he should have been a champion. He's over with the crowd still. I don't know how y'all done fucked him over. He should have at least had a small run with this belt.
And that's the thing too, bro. Like, it's a reward for the fact that you dude got himself over, has maintained himself over. And look, being completely unbiased, the dude is not horrible in the ring. He's got a look. I just don't like him or gravitate towards him, but I can see him being presented as a champion and being like, I don't like it, but I get it. And I'm not necessarily mad at it. So again, like Kudo said, not knowing when to strike when the iron's hot, y'all been having this problem since for fucking ever. This is something y'all have always been bad at. Damn near.
It's like they can't, like, they get so butthurt when someone gets over on their own and it wasn't part of their plan or it wasn't because of how they were positioning someone. And it's almost like they directly or indirectly punish the person for it.
Which I don't understand. It's just like, I thought the whole point, and this goes back to a point me and Wazza had talked about in video we had, which was, it's ultimately, I think it's because of that ultimate fear of people becoming superstars again. Superstars that's bigger than the program. A la in Austin, a la a Rock, where they don't want somebody to get over organically like they did and get so big to the point to where they bigger than the brand itself. Because that's what happened with them. They became bigger than wrestling. It was bigger than WWE. It was bigger than the wrestling itself. So it got to a point where they didn't need WWE. WWE needed them, and so I think ultimately that's why they be trying to prevent people from getting to that level.
Which is a stupid way to conduct business.
I was gonna say that's the most dumbest way to go about things. It's like in school. It's like in school when you're doing math and the teacher's like, "You didn't follow my way." It's like, nigga, I found my own way. Like
exactly.
I didn't. As long as I get the answer. That's
I know when I tell you that shit used to make me mad as fuck in school. Well, that's not the way I taught it. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what you just taught. I just showed you how I did it and it got done. The fuck is you talking about? That's not the way you taught it.
It got done correct.
It got
done correct.
Did we not come to the same conclusion?
Apparently not.
Like, man, you get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Nah, overall, like, witnessing these people be dumb in real time is something.
And some of the discourse that they have on people is some of the nastiest stuff in the world. Some of that stuff they were saying about Chelsea Green, like I rock it with Apple.
My God,
either,
that clip that they showed a Road Dogg. Hey, we getting on you. Hey, Road Dogg, you next. Hey, look, hey, Road Dogg, if you watch this video, click off now. Hey, Road Dogg. Hey, you trash. For two reasons, right? Two reasons. We'll get to R-Truth next, but we're going to start with Chelsea Green. You supposed to be the booker of SmackDown, and you sitting right there in that booking room. You sitting right there. And Triple H looks at you, and he's like, okay, so what's the plan for the U.S. title? And he's like, we're going to put it back on Chelsea Green. I think we should, but, her opponents, I'm not sure of, And then Triple H, you sitting there, you like, yeah, all she's got is Meechin and B-Fab, and like, nigga, add more people.
The way they book as if somebody else got the pin. Why they sit with the pen in their hand?
Yo, you saying all she has is Meechin and B? Nigga, that's because of you. You can add people.
I wanted somebody to really so bad to just be like, transfer portal.
Them niggas really sitting there like, man, I don't know what to do. And Rodo's like, yeah, the belt should go back on Chelsea Green, but I just don't know, Like, you don't know, nigga. Does NXT just not exist to y'all? Is that like just far from your brain? Like, y'all,
you got
or is signing people just far from
NXT? You have women right there on the fucking roster. Just send them out there. You don't have to think, well, got to be a story behind it. How many times, all of us grew up watching wrestling, how many times would you be watching wrestling, somebody be in the ring cutting a promo, say it's a champion, any champion, and then a random ass person come out and somehow that ends up being a match, whether it's for a title or not? Why the fuck does it have to? It ain't necessarily a story. Even if it is, it's a mini story. If there's an overarching story, they'll have a story for that particular night leading to their match. You can't put something together as simple as that? What are you talking about? Like, y'all just concerned with the long-term booking things? Okay, even still, you have more than enough people there for this to work. What do you mean she only has Meechin and B-Fab? That's probably why they're hurt, because you just keep putting them out there.
Also, and it's not only just that. It's the, okay, well, we put the belt back on her and she'll only be feuding with people she already feuded with already. But also, another thing that they said was, and if it's anyone above her, like, she would have to lose. Like, if she faced Charlotte, she'd have to lose. Face Jade, have to lose. Have to face Alexa Bliss, have to lose. I'm like, wait, first of all, why would she have to lose to Alexa Bliss? I like Alexa Bliss, but since when is
Alexa Bliss
someone that, like, fucking can't take
what the
no
fuck you
fucking
talking about?
pins?
She gotta lose to Alexa Bliss. Why?
Yeah, like, what do you mean she has to? Or even Charlotte.
I was like,
even Charlotte. Charlotte ain't been 100%.
Seeing this clip of it, nigga talking about she would have to lose to Alexa Bliss. I'm like, this nigga must think, because they look like, he think they talking about Liv. I'm like, yeah, they two small, cute little blondes, but them two different broads. The fuck you mean granted, Alexa Bliss had solid ass career, but she ain't nobody that need to be protected at this time, especially not for no fucking Chelsea Green. Chelsea is the singles champion. She a tag team champion, but she's a former world champion. I don't give a fuck.
What is this mindset that, like, she has to lose to those people? How do you expect anyone to get over if you just have it ingrained in your mind? Oh, well,
especially
when,
let's show you why this doesn't make sense, and then why these motherfuckers need to speak up. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, let me cook real quick. Y'all just let me know if you notice where I'm going with this.
ISO.
One of the people backstage, as far as when we get to the whole, oh, you gotta lose because they're above you, why this doesn't make sense. Correct me if I'm wrong, but one of the people working backstage, is it Shane Helms?
I see where you're going.
Is Shane Helms not one of the people back there? For those of you uninformed, Shane Hurricane Helms, is he not working backstage?
You definitely see them when they do the break aparts.
Exactly. So again, people not speaking up. She can't lose to Alexa Bliss, or she can't lose to Charlotte because they're above her. Why? Because she's mid card and they're supposedly upper card. Nigga, Dwayne The Rock Johnson lost to Hurricane Helms, bro. What the fuck are we talking about?
Not only that, it's like another example where it's actually where I thought you were going for real. One of Triple H's best friends is Sean Waltman, formerly known as the 123 Kid. What was his claim to fame, and what got him initially over? Was him fucking beating Razor Ramon.
Razor Ramon on his fucking debut. Exactly my fucking point, bro. He beat fucking Razor Ramon. That's still to this day one of the biggest upsets in wrestling. Him beating Razor.
Like, upsets happen all the time. And you don't even have to consider it an upset if you just, I don't know, let Chelsea beat Chelsea. Because as we all know, and as the world knows at this point, Chelsea Green, we saw she can go against Pentagon Jr. in Lucha Underground. We know what she's capable of.
That's the shit that's wild. That's the shit that's really wild about that whole thing when you think about it, because it's just like, realistically, Chelsea's a better wrestler than everybody he just named, except maybe Charlotte. And I still would give her the edge over Charlotte. So what the fuck are you talking about?
And
Chelsea can't lose it in.
And they fucking brought up Chelsea and Penta wrestling in Lucha in the episode. They brought it up.
Really?
Yes, because in the episode with Chelsea Green, Penta was also in the episode, and they're talking about how, him joining the company and how, they really got something there with him, and, he's a star and all this type of stuff.
We'll get to that later.
And they bring up Chelsea and Penta wrestling in Lucha Underground and how Penta pushed her, like, past her limits, and, like, it really was almost like a coming out party of some sort for her in that regard. So it's like, you highlight that, you show footage of that, but Chelsea can't beat some of these other people. And Chelsea and Michael Hayes said this. Michael Hayes, like, you ain't innocent either. You were like, oh no, Chelsea is the person that makes other people look good. She's not the person that can, like, be the star. It's like, what the fuck? In the same episode, she went toe to toe with Penta, but she can't.
That coming from,
she can't be a star.
That coming from Michael Hayes is rich. It's what's crazy? It's the people backstage running the show determining who are the stars when none of them were.
It's not just Triple H that is making himself look incompetent on these episodes. It's the whole powers that be that are making these decisions. It's him, it's Michael Hayes, it's Bruce, it's Road Dogg. They all have moments to shine of sheer stupidity.
They all individually got their moments to shine and show how fucking moronic they were. It was like they was all getting a chance to run an ISO and they were still getting buckets. So now we move on to another segment with Road Dogg. We really get to tap in with him. Truth had a segment on this show too, did he not?
They bring up and talk about how, him getting fired, or, them contract almost expiring, and they couldn't come to an agreement. So they essentially told him that they weren't going to renew the contract and he was done. And how Triple H put it is that it was a tactic to make Truth say, oh shit, no, let me play ball and resign. And Truth went out and said and tweeted, my contract is done. Triple H tried to push back on that pause and say, oh, well, no, he wasn't done. Like, it was a ploy. But R-Truth, it's not in the episode, but R-Truth just went on the Breakfast Club. And of course they don't show this in the episode, but they told him, yeah, don't come back, don't come to the shows, don't do this, don't do that. He was done. He was like, yo, if they tell you not to come to work no more, what would that tell you? That you're finished?
Bring your black ass back here.
They definitely was telling them don't come to the shows, because right around the time that happened is when I was working security at Walmart and I seen R-Truth come in there. I said, oh, he done for real.
And Road Dogg, who's supposed to be R-Truth's best friend. And look, business is business. I understand that. And Root Dogg, being the bootlicker he is, after Triple H says whatever he says, he's like, it's a smart business decision. He had to go. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, what?
Like, we're not.
And that's the shit that
didn't he say he can't go
off, because Brian James is Ron Killer's real friends. Yeah, I'm using these niggas real names because these niggas are legitimate real life friends. And been friends for like 30 years or plus.
And they show it on the show.
Like, this is, first of all, to show you how long R-Truth been around. Most people know him as R-Truth. I experienced him as K-Quick initially. The fact is, this nigga even still acting. I mean, he's an attitude era wrestler. is crazy to me. And yes, he debuted in the Attitude Era. That's how long he been. R-Truth was on the roster before Brock Lesnar was on his first run, and he came around with Road Dogg. So the fact that you've been this dude friend this long, and it's just like, yeah, it's a good business decision. Nigga, what? Mind you, motherfuckers talk shit about Vince and Kennedy McMahon all they want to. Vince would have never got rid of R-Truth, ever.
Vince, if nothing else, was loyal.
Vince was nothing else, but especially if you showed him loyalty, R-Truth, that would have never even been a situation with Ron. Ron would have had a lifetime contract.
They didn't want to pay him at that number that he wanted, and they was like, yeah, we gotta let him go. Nah, nigga, fuck that. Pay that man. That man is.
And the way Road Dogg was talking, like R-Truth can't wrestle no more, and he just washed, and like R-Truth can't go and still go in the ring at the age he's at. Like what? Like sir, like nah. This seeing that, I was just like, nah. If I'm Truth,
which is crazy because it's just like R-Truth right now at 50 is still better than Road Dogg in his prime. Road Dogg was entertaining as fuck. He was an awful wrestler.
If I'm watching WWE today, I'm like, yo, I'd rather see R-Truth than Austin Theory.
Exactly.
I'd rather see R-Truth than the entire Vision, except for Braun Breaker. You know, you can remove him from that spot.
Dead ass though. I'd rather see R-Truth over the entire Vision. Now, you know what? This might be a soul take, but this might be another video. Braun Breaker, you on the clock. You on the clock.
Hey, let me piggyback off that. Bronson Reed, you're on the clock, my guy.
My God, you are on the clock, and your clock a little ahead of Brian. Got a little bit more time. Bronson Reed, your shit running out.
They had this nigga beat Roman, and you don't see Bronson Reed doing
nothing. You beat the king of the castle, and this shit meant absolutely fucking nothing.
You took his Jordans
twice.
Come on, man. This stuff not that hard, and I just hate it. I just hate how stupid everything be looking. Like
these episodes of these Unreal are so bizarre because it's like the way they're presenting some shit. Like they bring up, bringing R-Truth back and like, man, this is a new lease on his career. This is going to take up to another level. And we're seeing in real time, nothing changed. Like, he's still the same. He's still right where he was at. Like, they course corrected and brought him back. Kudos to them. No pun intended. But, like, nothing changed in terms of his booking. Maybe, for a week it changed, and he's right back to where he was at. And the Vision, they bring up, setting that up and bringing Braun into the fold and how he's the future and bringing Bronson. And, oh, man, it's going to take him to the next level and all this type of stuff. And it, they're all on the shows, all on the video, all on the record dancing. But I mean, like y'all say, nah, niggas on the clock.
Niggas is on the clock, bro. Because with the irony in them having a group called the Vision and there's no type of vision on the future of this group is fucking hilarious to me. They have no clear direction. What are they there for? What is their purpose? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but when there were groups that were in the main event scene, they had a purpose.
They had titles.
DX, they had titles. They had a purpose. Even if they didn't have titles, they had a purpose. D-Generation X. We're Gen X at the time. When Gen X was young, we the degenerates. So we gonna do a bunch of wild, crazy shit, acting a fool while we try to get to the top of this bitch. Same thing with a group like this is a business. Everything we doing is for the betterment of the business. This is the corporate champion.
Also, I mean, this may also be another video. Should Paul Heyman be on the clock?
Talk about it. Let's go. Now we plotting, baby. Now we plotting. Should Paul Heyman be on the? It's crazy you say that too. That's crazy you say that because I got asked a really good question on one of the videos, and I think it's one of the videos. It's a clip of one of the videos on Wise's channel. Y'all go to Wise's channel, check out his recent videos. Like, give it a like, tap in with us. All of us have a video with Wise right now, so they're all on this channel. Go tap in with those. I believe it's one that a clip of the one me and him did, and someone asked me and said, "Do you think that Paul Heyman's acting is like him being involved with the main event scene is getting kind of stale?" And I said, that's a great question. And they pointed out that was just like Paul Heyman has had something to do with almost every world heavyweight champion over the last 10 years. And I'm like, damn. they own the stuff, especially within like the last 5-6 years, the last half of the decade. Since the 2020s, Paul Heyman has been involved with whoever the world champion is. And it's like it's run its course more ways than one. It's getting real redundant. Oh, and it was like basically saying like, what do you think you should get somebody else or be with somebody else? Like put him with a mid card guy. And I said, and I agreed. I was just like, you know what? A Paul Heyman guy being a mid carder would actually be fire. Look, put him with somebody to boost them up, and it absolutely boosts them up because it's putting somebody like Paul with them, making them seem like a bigger deal. But as far as right now, this shit has gotten stale. And again, he's always around the main event scene.
You really want to start potting? He with a bunch of mid carders right now.
Yeah, talk about
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Why you bullshit? Listen. Like I just said, they was going after titles, but they had titles. The factions back in the day, these niggas just there. They ain't going after no titles. They ain't got no titles. They just a group.
They got one motherfucker who wins the World Heavyweight Championship. Everybody else is just like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm chilling.
It's like, I'm chilling. Like, not you don't see no segment of these two of them just being like, hey, we should go after them tag titles because Usos trash for real. We beat them or doing something. They just like, they all
Let's
just
get
stand
the
there.
tag titles. Let me go after a mid card belt. No, we just gonna chill and instead of going after titles, these niggas wrestle for sneakers.
If I'm a wrestler, I don't care what brand it is. I want a fucking title. Yo,
that's the whole point of me being a wrestler.
Yo, Adam Pearce, call up Nick Aldis. Tell that nigga I got next on Mello's open challenge. Wherever they gonna be at Friday, I'ma beat it. I want a fucking title. Do something.
Pulling up on the Intercontinental Champion. I'm pulling up on who the tag team titles. Usos or
yes.
I don't know who the other champions is. It don't fucking matter. I'm pulling up on them. Give me that. I need that up off you. Me and my partner, we need that up off. No, these niggas just want to wrestle for Braun Breaker to sound like his uncle and Bronson Reed to be stealing Roman Jordans.
Yeah, Tribal Thief ain't been stealing nothing as of recent, so yeah, it's just it's all stupid, it's all silly, and as a matter of fact, we're just
mid-carders. Them niggas is Kai and Ty.
You know, speaking of Kai and Ty, right? Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, they're wearing masks, and they're working on the Ludwig, who's also on the mask.
Wait, what?
Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, man. They're both under mask. Yeah, they under mask currently. Yeah, they working under Ludwig, who's also on the mask. All three of those dudes are in masks.
Bro, what are you talking about?
And that's what they had. No, kudos. See, we pulling back the current. Nah, see, we done. Nah, see, they want to pull back the current on stuff. Nah. This ain't no gimmicks no more. Them niggas.
Can't prove that.
Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne.
Can't prove that.
You can't prove it.
Devil is alive, my friend. Sorry to tell you this. Bro. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne are in masks.
Where?
And so is Ludwig. They in masks.
Are you looking in these niggas' eyes? Do you know they eyes?
Yo, looking in these niggas' eyes is crazy work.
Yo,
see Tyler Bates' mustache under that mask? Can you see that? I don't see that.
We're not doing that, though.
I ain't seen Tyler Bates and Pete Dunne and I don't know how long, man.
Hey, I'm not doing the kudo. I'm not doing it this time. I'm sorry.
You know what's really crazy, bro? Like, I'm glad we just brought them up. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. Nigga, when they first presented the NXT UK tournament and introduced the NXT UK championship, nigga, from that tournament and the presentation of that fucking tournament, everything involved, nigga, these motherfuckers had me believing Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate was for sure future WWE champions. As a matter of fact, correct me if I'm wrong, but on camera, Triple H said that Pete Dunne would be a future WWE champion. Am I lying? Did I hear him wrong? But on camera, he said that about Pete. Mind you, this was like 10 plus years ago when these niggas was like, Tyler Bate was still a fucking teenager. And Pete Dunne was just old enough to start drinking legally. And hey,
I need answers,
bruh. Pete Dunne was my guy, bro.
I need answers
because they've had him under
because you bring in Pentagon. You bring him in, and he is just an act for you guys. That's it. He's just another lucha guy.
Mind you, the first wrestling anybody actually seen Pentagon do was in the Royal Rumble, and this nigga was doing tag moves with Roman Reigns.
Get back to WWE Unreal, right? It's not It's not necessary. I get it. Y'all wanted to make yourself look more dumb than usual, and you wanted to just y'all believe kayfabe is dead. Y'all want to destroy everything at this point. Y'all should have just left this stuff to A&E with Dark Side of the Ring or something like that. Y'all should have left it like the fact that y'all decided to put this on Netflix.
This shit really shouldn't even be surprising to anyone because it's just like, yeah, of course they have a show like the Unreal. It's like the nigga running the show is the nigga who was responsible for the curtain call at Madison Square Garden. He was literally one of the 4 people involved with that is originally credited with killing kayfabe. So of course he came back to finish the job.
You know what's crazy? I didn't think about this, but you know how they made that whole storyline like over 10 years ago of people walking out on Triple H?
Yeah, they need to have that happen in real life.
Yeah, we need that back, but in real life, because
a vote of no confidence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need that. That right there. That's necessary today. There's no confidence in this man. Pentagon, nothing. Phoenix, nothing. Rusev disappeared. Street Profits, they don't be on TV. Hamas, Mexico.
But he's giving you the blacks though.
He was forced.
Yeah,
he was forced to give the black.
He was forced. He was forced. He gave Carmelo the U.S. title. And he's gonna have him do all these open challenges and give him no story with it. Just hey man, he out there wrestling. But Trick Williams, solid 3 weeks he gave him. Solid 3 weeks. He's now in that 4-way to try to get a world title shot. We'll see what happens with him after that.
Saturday.
Oh,
yeah,
Saturday night main event. That's this Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I got a question. Are they still gonna be able to do that?
That's a great question.
What do you mean?
What state are they in?
They're in Canada.
Oh God, that's like the worst of. I guess we'll see.
Never thought about that.
Yes, we will see.
Remember the last time it was like a really bad storm? It was like right after the 2015 Rumble, so they had like the Raw from like the fucking Connecticut studios, and now it's the first Brock and Roman face.
That episode was lit. Bro, that shit.
It was lit too.
Everybody cutting promos and shit. Yeah, it was lit.
I feel like that. I might have to see that. I don't know what y'all talking about. I wasn't watching it this time, so
yeah. Go back to it was what was the Rumble?
Yeah,
Rumble 2015.
No, I was watching it this time. Well, I was just getting back. 2015 is when I first started getting back into wrestling. Like literally, my very first reintroduction to wrestling after like not watching on a regular basis, or at all really, was WrestleMania 31, and that was in 2015, right?
So then you didn't get a chance to see it yet.
Yeah, so I literally don't know. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I didn't know who most of them people was. So when Seth won, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? I didn't even know who the fuck Roman was. Like, I saw Brock in the ring, dog walking a Samoan in SWAT gear, so I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
That was a weird time. That was not to segue too much, but that was a weird time because I remember when I got back into wrestling at Mania 30 the year before that, and I started like learning about the Shield and a bunch of other stuff like that, and seeing the Shield, break up and then such and such. But I'm around that time during that 2014 Rumble. I went back and looked. I remember them niggas was cheering Roman like crazy to win the Rumble, and then Batista won it. And niggas was booing like crazy. And just a year later, Roman's trying to win the Rumble, and niggas is booing like crazy, just insane about. I'm like, yo, god dang, niggas really hate this dude. A year go by, they just hate this man.
The whole day, bro.
Yeah, unfortunate times how things happen. But Vince found a way to fix it. Unlike Triple H, who has yet to fix any single thing.
It only took him 5 years.
I'd say it took cancer.
It took cancer is crazy.
It took COVID, motherfucker, because Roman was out of here. Roman wasn't coming back. It was COVID.
True, definitely COVID. I just meant like for him to get cheered naturally, it took cancer.
Even when he did come back from cancer, like it was cool for a hot second, and it was
that
like,
shit was cool. It was cool for that episode. It was cool when he was in remission, y'all. And then after that, fuck.
It's like, oh, you healthy now? All right, bro.
Only when he was doing Shield stuff is when it was like, yeah.
Bro, they was literally throwing dog poop on that nigga, man. You want us to cheer for this nigga?
We don't talk about that.
Hey, shout out to Baron Corbin. But regardless of the fact, we're in a weird time. We're in a weird time where Triple H and the rest of his booking crew don't know what they're doing. We clearly see it now in full effect. They don't know what they're doing,
and they're showing us in real time how they're coming.
In real time, they don't know what they're doing. Can we speak on the EO thing? Can we speak on that? Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Can we speak on his rock star?
It's right.
Don't say that shit, man. Stephanie McMahon could hear this podcast one day and be like, his rock star.
Bro, someone said I'd have to go back and watch. Was Stephanie like right there as well?
She was either in the background
I believe
somewhere
she
possibly.
was.
I'm not sure.
Either way it go. Hey, my nigga. Somebody talking about some man. They have like a father-daughter relationship. Hey, man, that bitch is over 30. Cut that shit.
Hell no.
Yeah, cut it out. Hey, cut it out. Cut it out. Stop it.
I'm gonna
Get
tell you
some
the
help.
funniest shit in the world is the very next day after that episode came out, and you see something that said evil, evil was on its way. Boy, that shit was funny.
That was the most hilarious part of my day. The more I saw that, I was like, "Yep."
Evil saw that. Evil saw that clip and he immediately texted Nick Khan.
I'm telling
I'm on
you,
the way. I'm on the way, twin.
I'm on the way, twin.
The first thought of my brain wasn't even, man, Evil's about to wrestle some people. Like, nah, it was like, Evil come to kill Triple
Even coming to wrestle somebody, he already got his opponent.
He got this opponent.
Triple H saw that breaking news. Evil coming. Triple H looked around and was like, hey, twin, I'm done.
I think it's time for me to step down.
The Rock sent that video clip to Evil and was like, you see what he's doing? You see what this nigga doing?
You see what he doing?
Look at this nigga.
Look at this nigga. Shit. Nah, hell no. It's bad enough you done jumped in this nigga arms and you done wrapped the legs around this nigga. What?
Wrap the leg.
Like,
Yeah,
bro, my wife would have did that the first episode of Raw. She get hit with my finisher off the off the fucking stage. Fuck that.
man said this company could, he was like, you know, this company could end right now and I'd start back over and have EO at the forefront. And I'm like, all right, twin. Yeah, see.
Yo, he said that.
He said
You
that
see,
too.
and the fact that he said EO and not Rhea makes me believe that like he already had something going on with Rhea, and Rhea probably like started throwing that off, and like
He was showing love.
she's showing
Nah,
real
that
love.
That was crazy, bro. I said, hey, man. I'm gonna tell you the funniest part is me seeing it on my timeline. I saw the clip of that video, and then Evil actually going to them.
God,
That's why I said that shit in the group. I said, Evil see that shit and said nothing the fucking no.
Man, FaceTime her real quick and was like, yeah, next flight.
Next flight, you got me fucked. You clearly got me fucked up. I'll be there Monday. Raw is war.
You finna have Gorilla looking like how the YS6 did that shit the first night.
side note, Evil, don't come to.
Fly.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't, please don't.
Oh my
Don't,
god!
please. I'm actually
Just gonna start getting hurt.
don't actually
Deal
come here.
as Evil.
You've seen the Asians.
Don't actually come here.
You've seen the Asians here. You don't do that, especially with your gimmick. Yeah, don't. He gonna have you with the YS6. Yeah, don't just. Yeah, he gonna have Asian YS6. Yeah, let's not. Let's not. You can come kill Triple H though. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that part. They do anything flagrant else based on this premiere?
We talked about the most egregious ones. You know, they talk about this season outside of Triple H going like with the Seth fake injury thing. He was like, I need to keep this a secret, but you're my guy, so I gotta tell you. We're gonna fake Seth injury.
That oh my god, we can't have nothing sacred. Everything got to be shown. Let's see every single thing possible that we didn't know about, but now we know about it. Like, bro, stop.
Yeah, they
That's like
So there's
Thanos.
like a whole
like
episode.
Thanos stopping mid battle, be like, "Hey, bro, so this fake. I'm not really about to kill him, but like, yeah."
there's a whole episode dedicated to Seth's fake injury and how they was trying to keep that a secret and all that stuff.
Which actually was a great secret. That was actually a great secret that they kept at the time. That I was just like, "Oh, I didn't think this nigga was actually gonna be here."
Yeah, well,
I
so
didn't
that might be like the one episode as a whole, and like the one moment where like Unreal, where like they actually look good and look like they're doing a good job. Like that was actually good. Everything else, like for the most part, makes them look stupid as fuck and incompetent. But the Seth gimmick thing and how that came about Like that made them look good on the episode.
The Seth
everything
gimmick
else is
was a fantastic secret that they kept. It's just
It was dope as hell, and it was a dope secret that they was able to keep that. But the fact that
you had to tell
the
us.
shit that fucks it up is like, why are you telling us? It's the whole point of it being a secret is it should remain a secret. We don't need to know this. It's like they're wanting to open themselves up for more criticism because they weren't being criticized enough by the most overly critical fan base possibly in the world. Professional wrestling fans.
It's what we do. It's what we do. Yo, that's my greatest.
Like, why would you feel the need to be like, hey, Cody, I'm keeping this thing close to the vest, but you're our guy, even though you're on the other brand, so I'm gonna tell you this. Like, why would he even need to know?
Even though the storyline has nothing to do with you.
Nothing whatsoever.
It's like fucking that's like Vince going to Cena. Hey, Cena, you're my guy. I'm gonna keep this close to the vest, but you're my guy, so I got to tell you, even though you're not on this brand. But SmackDown, I'm thinking about having Mark Henry attack Batista because Batista got a ring for this title. Why would he need to know that? Like,
It's none of his fucking business.
oh, okay. Like, shut the fuck up. You don't involve him. No, tell everybody. Even though I got to keep it close to the vest, I'm gonna tell everybody. You're part of the circle. Fuck up.
You're the inner circle. Oh, no.
Yeah, the inner circle. Not the Jericho, but he's talking about the inner circle from To Meet the Parents.
Yeah, like, that's fucking like stupid.
It's stupid. It's silly, and I know that they're gonna continue to do more of it because they have no self control and they're dumb as it is. As we clearly can see, they're dumb. So they're gonna continue doing it. Booking's gonna continuously be bad going forward. We're not gonna see any shine from anybody we want to.
Hey man, I gotta speak on this too. Based off of what I've seen from what's going on in them rooms too, more than ever, and I do mean more than ever, especially what y'all feature is looking like right now as far as the 4 biggest pieces on y'all rosters, they got the most potential. Y'all need some fucking diversity in those roles.
That's a fact.
Y'all got a bunch of middle-aged, misshapen white boys in that room that ain't never been athletes or anything close to one outside of a few of them that were wrestlers. And even with them, their time is long gone. And when I say diversity, for you white people who like to be in this community and you know who you are, what type of people you are, the red hatters, I'll leave it at that. When I say diversity, I don't necessarily mean something that doesn't have to be forced, but at the same time, recognize what you have there. You have wrestlers from all different races and all corners of the world and different genders. So get some fucking people in there with a voice that can speak to those people and what they represent. You're positioned right now to where in the very near future, 4 of your biggest stars are going to be black male talent. This is unprecedented on this level of professional wrestling to have that many capable stars like that. This has never happened in my lifetime. We always got one. Get lucky if we get a second one. We never really had more than 1 or 2 primetime black guys in wrestling. Now we looking at where we about to have about 4, possibly more. Hey man, get some fucking diversity in that room, bro.
We had to, but them niggas didn't push them like they were stars.
And youth. Like Alvin, you know that
that was about to be
that
was definitely about to be my next point too. When I say diversity, I don't just mean race and get some youth in that fucking room.
It's funny too, cause Alvin, you know that clip you posted in the Discord of Shawn Michaels talking about RVD and then how like it still like factors into today.
Yeah.
In that have you seen that interview in full?
Nah.
Before? Well, in that interview, HBK also talks about, it's from 2000, and he talks about how he was having an argument at Vince. This is like right before like they finally like went forward with the Attitude Era. He was screaming at him. He was like, "Yo, Vince, you're 50. I'm 30. You don't fucking know what's cool anymore." Like he says that to him and says that about him in the interview. So it's like, yo, follow your advice. Like you're fucking 60. You need younger niggas in them rooms. Pause. Not wiser rooms, but you need niggas in them rooms to let you know what the fuck cool shit is.
I need somebody in the writing room to be like, "Hey, Triple H, hey, twin, this guy,
This ain't it.
this guy."
You still need it?
You have a bunch of corporate yes men in there anyway. I mean, it's gonna it's gonna work out regardless of the fact they're gonna agree with it.
Exactly.
They're gonna nod their head and be like, yeah, I think he's right.
And that's the problem. They need somebody. If everything, I put it to you like this: if everybody always says it's cool, if everybody always says it's good, it's neither cool nor good. Because that means they get no type of pushback.
You need more like the Jonathan dude that spoke up and said, "Yo, McAfee beating Gunther is fucking dumb." Like, you need more of niggas like that in the room and less of Bruce Pritchard trying to keep his job.
Get Bruce Pritchard racist ass the fuck out of here. First of all, I can't believe he's still alive. That's what, you know what? The thing about cocaine and or crack, if that shit don't kill you in the first 18 months of usage, it's a preservative. That's how Ric Flair's still here. That's how Bruce Pritchard's still here. That's how Michael Hayes still here.
He's another one that could go too. He got them fucking nasty ass fucking veneers that be looking crazy.
Crazy. And I don't like his comments he made about Naomi. Excuse me, nigga?
Yeah, they do talk about Naomi.
Yeah. Let's pop this zit Michael Hayes real quick.
And they bring up her walking out on the company, but they kind of tap dance around the whole thing. It's funny because like some people that they bring it up about, it's like, oh, Naomi and her partner. Then Triple H is like, oh, Sasha Banks. He just fucking said, well, everyone else is scared. He just fucking says the name.
Yeah, like, he the boss, but that just goes to show you the dynamic in that room. They tiptoeing around it and scared to say who the fuck the partner is. He the boss though, so he's saying it. But it's almost like they more afraid to say something to him than they were Vince.
Yeah,
which is crazy because it's
just further highlights. Yeah, just a bunch of yes men scared and just
get some color in that room. Definitely get some fucking youth in that room. Instead of asking what the fucking Michael Hayes couldn't tell you what was cool in the 90s. How the fuck he gonna tell you what's cool 30 years afterwards?
Word.
Bruce Pritchard couldn't tell you what the fuck was cool in the 90s. How the fuck he gonna tell you what's cool in the... First of all, you can't tell people what's cool when you ain't never been cool a day in your fucking life. Look at Michael P.S. Hayes and Bruce fucking Pritchard and tell me when in any of the fucking dusty ass lives ever been cool to anybody.
One of my favorite stories about Michael Hayes is the fact that the day before Eddie died, him and Chavo were about to whoop his ass because he was looking at them crazy at the bar.
Thanks.
I wish, oh man,
I wish they'd have went through with it.
That would have been a great way to go out, brother.
Great way to go out. Hey man, what the fuck is his problem? Let's whoop his ass. Like he knows, like he's a great minded wrestler, man. Michael Hayes' biggest claim to fame is he discovered the Hardy Boys and he was a tag along and created the Freebird rules. Like, what are we talking about? Fuck Michael Hayes. Bruce Pritchard's biggest claim to fame is he's been dick sucking Vince McMahon for a better part of 4.5 decades. And now he just dick eating Triple H.
He gets to do it to Paul Levesque and keep his job.
It's what we do.
Nah, this. Hey man, you can do better, brother. Because y'all definitely got to diversify them rooms. Because how in the fuck Michael Hayes can be trying to tell Obafemi or Carmelo Hayes was cool?
Hey,
nigga, I'm damn it. I'm. It's people in my age group who ain't young enough to tell them niggas was cool. Mind you, I'm 10 years plus older than them niggas, and the motherfuckers that's in charge of WWE are the same age as my parents. What the fuck are we talking about?
I've said this before and I'll say it again. I said it from last year already that WWE, I'm gonna watch the Rumble. I'm gonna watch it. And I swear to you, Obafemi's gonna show up during the Rumble, by the way, as y'all already figured out at this point. Going forward, if y'all ruin Obafemi,
you know what's wild? Ain't the Rumble next weekend?
Yes.
It's like, yeah.
They're still building the stadium.
They're still building the
Yo, the Rumble being next weekend and they're still building the place that they have in the Rumble is insane.
That shit is gonna be like WrestleMania 19, the game and shit, when you was fighting everyone.
That shit ridiculous. What in the hell they got going on? This might be the first time. This might legitimately be the first time that I can remember that you legitimately don't have a clue or an idea who the fuck went in the Rumble.
I do love the fact that nobody since the month started, has declared for the Rumble until the niggas made Cody declare first. Everybody was like, I'm gonna declare for the Rumble. I'm gonna declare for the Rumble. Like, why I wait for Cody to do that shit? What should I be talking about?
He not winning it though. If he win, this gonna piss me off.
If I'll say this right now, if he wins the Royal,
If Cody Rhodes win the Royal Rumble, we recording that
I
night.
might crash out.
I'm about to say, yo, Alvin, you better have whatever StreamYard, Riverside, whatever you'll be using that day. You better have that shit primed.
That
and ready.
shit,
If he wins, that's
everything better be ready to be set up. If that nigga
I might not.
we pot
I'm not
immediately.
even gonna talk about that, but that's gonna be a whole.
Actually,
Cody
nah,
hate fest.
actually not. Here's what I'm gonna do. Right, that night, I'm gonna send a link when the show starts. We're gonna be sitting right here. I'm hitting the record button. The very moment that thing ends, that's it. Say goodbye.
Nah, I'm talking about. I'm finna be raising hell, Dave McGregor levels of yelling and screaming and making a scene.
Hey,
JDNY levels of man. What? I'm finna be talking crazy.
Hey, I know he ain't on camera, pause, but if you show up in the bathroom like Dave McGregor did,
I might have.
yo, the pink bathrobe and the fucking disheveled ass hair, yo, my nigga was he's screaming at the top of his lungs.
look, I don't got a pink bathrobe, nigga, but I got a silk one. I'm gonna put on that bitch. I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna knock on my beard, nigga. I'm gonna just come in Cody Rhodes. I'm gonna be
Nigga, I need a cut right now. I ain't gonna do shit to my hair. I ain't gonna do shit to my beard. I'm gonna just be in the. I'm going on camera that night because you got to see me.
Cody. No.
Shit, please let Cody win the Rumble. I need to shit now.
Oh, hey, look, if Cody wins, camera on for everybody. That's it. This about to be the first cam on video.
If Cody Rhodes wins this fucking Royal Rumble,
Hey,
yeah, you got to feel me. That's crazy.
Cody Rhodes win the Rumble, nigga. I'm sending everybody Ken Dasani, so y'all better hope he don't win that shit.
We can't have that. We cannot have that. Hell nah.
Man,
Honestly though, this is the main reason I don't think he win it because to me it don't make sense for him to win. Who the fuck he facing?
Ugh, that's
enough. Enough.
Triple H been booking the same feud for 7 months. You think he finna stop now? Nah, he ain't finna stop.
I don't have the
Talking
enough
about
sound
booking the
drop.
same
That's
few 7 months. Like we ain't been watching Chelsea Green and Meechin and B-Fab beef since the pandemic started.
At least that's what the rumor is. They could change it. I don't know. They could change it. That's what the rumor is. It's gonna be either him and Drew or him, Drew, and Jacob.
Him, Drew, and Jacob. Yeah, because Jacob is a part of that now. Ain't he?
Mm-hmm.
That's who should win the Rumble.
I mean, I wouldn't be upset.
You should win the Rumble in the chamber.
I wouldn't be upset about that neither.
That's who should win the Rumble while you bullshitting. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. Matter of fact, let's go. At some point in time, we gonna need the triple threat match of Jacob Fatu, Brian Breaker, and Nova Femi.
Yeah,
That's gonna feed.
That's selling though.
That's gonna feed.
That match would go crazy.
That's gonna feed nations for generations. That's gonna be a crazy match.
Closing
I'm calling
thoughts
it.
on
2 years from now, that's gonna be the main event of Mania.
one would hope they have a brand to do that. But any closing thoughts on this whole Unreal ordeal?
I just it's just baffling that like they approved this. They saw how stupid they looked and said, "Yeah, no, this good. Put that out."
Nah, this is good. This is good. This is good booking. This is a good idea. And roll with it. I mean, Unreal is a perfect name because you watch this show and you like, there's no way they're this dumb for real.
There's
It just
no
seems
way.
Unreal. Unreal levels of stupidity.
Ain't no way y'all had the whiteboard of what SummerSlam should have been, and then y'all gave us what y'all gave us.
You literally had the perfect SummerSlam on the whiteboard. Then just let's get this out of the way, and let's just start throwing bullshit up here. Let that stick. Let's not have our best SummerSlam we could ever possibly have. Nope. Let's do dumb shit like have Snoop Dogg having an impromptu match with The Miz. Because Shane McMahon blew out both of his quads just like his father.
We haven't seen Shane since then, have we?
Nope. Shane McMahon took the most devastating wrestling move of all time, the Snoop People's elbow.
Najee Marshall had 30 points. What the hell?
Also, Triple H, don't think I forgot about you in this whole Roman Reigns ordeal. I'm gonna light your ass up, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna need to speak on you.
It's all right. We'll say that. We'll say that one for a separate video. But my closing thoughts: Triple H, Road Dogg, Michael P.S. Hayes, Bruce Pritchard, everybody that's in that room. That's very stupid. Hey, y'all got. Let me look at the clock and the calendar. Y'all got 1 month. Actually, not 1 month. Nah, because yeah, actually only got 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks. 2 weeks to figure this thing out. 2 weeks.
WWE Unreal, you on the clock.
You on the clock. You got 2 weeks to figure this thing out. Just 2. Because after the Rumble, we'll know everything we need to know. After the actually, nah. I'll give you to Elimination Chamber. I'll give you to them. I'll give you to Elimination Chamber, and we'll have everything. And if you don't got everything figured out by the end of Elimination Chamber, yeah, that's it. Say goodbye. Say goodbye by then. You got to the chamber.
Bro.
So you were on the clock. You got to, I don't know when chamber is, probably end of February or something like that. So you got to the end of February to figure this out.
They better figure it out. WrestleMania sucked last year, so they might go 2 for 2.
You go
2-2. Vegas Mania's being ass.
Okay.
Good
All right.
God.
That's the type of timing they on. If so, so be it. Well, we're gonna get out of here. All right, we're gonna let y'all simmer over all these words that we got going on here.
Man,
So
fuck Paul Levesque. And
Base,
everybody in the rooms.
exactly. Base, let them know where they can find you and cuss you out if they have problems.
Hey, anyone want smoke? I'm Quarter on Twitter. I'm Quarter on IG. And don't reach for me on YouTube. I don't be on there like that. But yeah, hit me up on Twitter.
Same for everybody. Our socials will be in the description box, and we will reconvene again probably after Saturday night, because they're gonna do Saturday night main event. So we'll come back here after Saturday night main event and let you know who's gonna be facing Cody Rhodes at the Royal Rumble. Not Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre. Yeah, Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble. Yeah, sorry, still on the brain.
That just goes to show you he ran that title too goddamn much.
God, Jesus, God help us all.
Let me welcome you.
What we do.
Era! The fact is, he's black.